Yes, so I hope my children are all up on a Sunday morning with full energy and enthusiasm. So, good morning, everyone. Once again, I can see Ashani Mishra and Lavanya, Swadhin Patel. Okay, yes, I have met Swadhin. So, good morning to all of you children. I hope everybody is doing good. Yes, y'all can put in the chat. How has your morning been? It's Sunday morning, and I can see so many children already up, ready for the session. So it's so lovely to see. Yes. Okay. Yes, Sri Harini. Very good. Okay. Good morning. Good morning, Sri Harini. Good morning, Lavanya, Swadhin, and yes. Okay. Swadhin says he's good. That's really good to know. So welcome once again, all of you, to today's session. Yes. Okay. Let's wait for a few couple of minutes for some more children to join in. And yes. Okay. Annu Kumari, okay. Satvik, all right. Today I can see lots of children coming in, joining in. Yes, you can, of course, even invite your other friends and ask them to join and learn through these sessions along with enjoying learning those concepts. Because I'm sure all of you all enjoy every session that you'll attend at Me and Math, right? So Me and Math welcomes everyone to this live session that we conduct every Sunday for different age groups, yes, at different timings. Okay, all right, you children. So, do you all want to know what is our topic for today? Can anybody guess? Arya Shetty. Okay, yes, Arya. Welcome to Me and Math YouTube live session today. Yes. So, coming to the topic. Okay, that's really good to hear, Swadhi. You always enjoy all the sessions. Lovely, lovely. So coming to the topic for today, any guesses what is our topic? Measurement, length. Oh yes, absolutely right, Arya Shetty. The topic is length for today. It's not the complete measurement, but yes, we are going to focus only on length. So can anybody tell me what do we mean by length? What is length? What is length? So usually the distance between, okay, I'm waiting for y'all to reply before I come up to explaining what is length. Okay, so I guess let me begin. It is usually the distance between a point, between 2 points rather. Okay, maybe we can name it A and B. So the distance between these 2 points is called a length. 2 points, perfect. Yes, yes, very good, Satvik. It is usually used to measure the distance between 2 points. Now, when I say distance, it does not mean okay. Yes, when I say distance, it could be a small distance or it could be a very long distance from one place to the other, from one area to the other. Okay, so that is called length. So usually we measure length of we use this measurement for maybe to measure cloth, okay, maybe to measure the distance of the road, distance, okay. Uh, Anything else that y'all can think of? We can use it to measure cloth. We can use it to measure distance from one place to another, or any object around us. So y'all can quickly type in the chat around you if you can see any object whose length we can measure. Whose length we can measure. You can type any object around yourself. Any one thing. I can see a cloth stand on my around me. So I can measure the length of the cloth stand. Okay. So yes, rectangle, different shapes. The length that we can measure, yes, different shapes. So as yes, road, furniture, very good, very good. Height, yes, height is also another unit of measurement. But we are going to focus only on length. Yes, the length of the TV. Okay, very good, very good. I'm really loving the way my children are, sorry, talk. Paper, yes, of course, paper, very good. Table, yes, all of these things, when we want to measure the distance from one point to another, that's called the length of the object, correct? Okay, so that's called the length of the object. Now, can we measure the length of milk, or can we measure the length of rice or any dal, pulses? Can we measure the length of all of these things? Yes or no? A quickly yes or no type in the chat. Can we measure the length of milk, water, rice, dal, pulses? No, of course, not at all. Because they do not have a fixed point from one place to the other. For rice, dal, pulses, we measure the weight. And when we talk about milk and water, we are talking about capacity, right? So length can be measured only of these solid objects which has fixed points, like they have fixed points, so one point to the other we can measure. Correct, very good, very good, all of my lovely children. Yes, I can see sorry, I forgot what is Shashi Shetty's name. Satvik and Arya Shetty, yes, okay, well done. Yes, Swadhi, very good. So now, can you all quickly tell me what are the units that we use to measure length? What are the different units that we use to measure length? Units. Type them one unit. Okay, now I would request you all to please type 1 unit and other children to type different units. Let's not repeat the same unit. We can type 1 unit at a time. So somebody had already typed it before. Arya, was it Arya? Mm, Satvik. Okay, Satvik had previously typed that yes, to measure distance. So we have the units millimeter, centimeter, decimeter, right? Decimeter. Then we have meter. Then we have decameter. We have hectometer. We have hectometer. Sorry, I'm so sorry. And here it's decameter, right? And last one is kilometer. So the common ones that we usually use in our daily life. Yes, very good, Swati. Meter, kilometers. Yes, mass. Abhishek, perfect. That's the exact word that we use length to measure the mass. It comes under mass. Okay. So these are the units of measurement, measuring length. And in our daily life, we commonly use centimeter, meter, kilometer, and sometimes even millimeter. Yes, we rarely use decimeter, decameter, and hectometer because they are not so common to commonly used to measure the length. All right. So now, since we have revised the concept of length, let's quickly move on to looking at what are the questions that we are going to discuss today. And I'm hope this revision will has given you all a heads up, and you all will be able to solve the questions quickly and fairly good enough. Okay. All right. So let's move on to the very first question for today. Let's see what is my question here. Yes, Arohi. Sorry. Okay, noted your name, Arohi. Okay. All right, here's my first question. Sonali has a ribbon 34-meter, 65 centimeter long. Okay, so this is the length of the ribbon. She cuts it into 9 equal pieces. What is the length of each piece of ribbon? Okay, so I have this ribbon. Okay, so I'm dividing this ribbon into 9 equal parts. The total length of the ribbon is 34 meter, 65 centimeter. Okay, so the length is 34 meter and 65 centimeter. So if I divide them into 9 equal parts, what will be the length of each piece of ribbon? So what will be the length of this piece? This one piece, or maybe any one of the pieces over here. I divide this into 9 equal parts. So after dividing it, Shriyansh. Okay, wow, that was a quick answer. So I got answer from Arya Shetty, who says option A, and Shriyansh, who says option A. Okay, okay. Even Satvik says option A. Okay. Satvik, we can type it once. I will get it. All right. So yes, absolutely correct. My answer is option A because when I divide 34 meter and 65 centimeter by 9, okay, I do get 3 meters and 85 centimeter. But now to make a division simpler, I would want to convert this whole measurement into centimeters only. Okay, so first I convert this whole thing into centimeters. So this becomes 34 meters. So 1 meter equals to 100 centimeter. So that way 34 meters will become 3,400 centimeters plus 65, which gives me 3,465 centimeters. Okay, so now I can easily divide this. So I am going to put 9 and divide 3, 4, 6, 5. Okay, which gives me 385. So this is in centimeters. So if I convert 385 centimeters In 2 meters, I get 3 meters and 85 centimeters. Okay. All right. Yes, welcome Saina and Renu also. Welcome to today's session. Shani Mishra. Okay, yes, welcome to today's session. Okay, so yes, absolutely correct. My answer is 3 meters, 85 centimeters. And it was lovely to see that all the children just gave the answer so quickly. So the first one who answered correctly was Arya Shetty. Okay, so Arya gave me the answer correctly first, and yes, after that we got many answers from Shriyansh and Satvik. Okay, Swadhin, all of you all answered. Yes, Ashni Mishra, all of you all answered. Even Anu Kumari, sorry, I forgot her name. Uh, okay, great. So this was my very first question, which you all did wonderfully well. Now coming to the second question. Okay, the question says, are we ready? Okay, the question says he then traveled from town Q to town S. Okay, there is this person Hitin जिसको Q से S तक जाना है. Okay, he has gone from Q to S. Sapna traveled from town P to R. Now, who traveled more distance and by how much? Okay, Sapna P से R तक गई और हितेन Q से S तक गया. Okay. और यहाँ पे ऊपर डिस्टेंस लिखा है कि पी टू क्यू क्यू टू आर और आर टू एस कितना है. सो हु ट्रेवल्ड मोर डिस्टेंस एंड बाय हाउ मच. ओके, सपना ट्रेवल्ड मोर डिस्टेंस कि हीतेन ट्रेवल्ड मोर डिस्टेंस एंड बाय हाउ मच, कितना ज्यादा उन्होंने ट्रेवल किया. Okay, Shreyansh, I hope you've got the question. So I'm waiting for the children to reply. D. Okay, okay, okay. I got the answer from Satvik. So, but we have to still check whether the answer is right or not. Okay, then Swadhin also answered option D. Arya also answered option D. Saina also gave the option D. Okay, all right. Let's see whether option D is correct or not. So first, calculating how much distance did Sapna cover. So Sapna went from P to R. That means she covered 240 kilometers plus 184 kilometers. Okay, that gives me how much? 424 kilometers. Am I right? Yes. Okay. Then coming to Hethane, who travels from Q to S. So Hethane has 184 kilometers plus 262 kilometers, which makes his total as 446 kilometers. So it is pretty obvious that Hethane traveled more distance. So who traveled more distance? That answers the question. Okay, that Hethane travels more distance. But now we also have to find out by how much. So how much? So we simply subtract Hethane's distance, Sapna's distance from Hethane's distance. Okay, and what do we get? So 22 and 22 kilometers. So the answer option D is absolutely correct. Very good. Very good, Satvik. Satvik was the first one to answer it correctly. I'm loving the speed that my children are answering, using to answer the question. They are getting it faster and faster. Very good. Yes, Arohi and Shreyansh, option D is the correct answer. So all of you all gave the correct answer, but yes, Satvik was the first one to answer it correctly. Congratulations. Once again, I would like to remind you all, if you all are enjoying the session of me and math, you all can quickly call in your other friends, your neighbors, whoever would love to participate in this quiz and learn and revise the concept. You all can call them over to join this live YouTube session that we are having tonight now. All right. Okay. Yes. Good morning, Aryanidhi. Okay. Now coming to the third question. Here I have three statements. You have to read them carefully, okay, and find what is the length of rod P and what is the length of rod R. रॉड P की लेंथ कितनी है और रॉड R की लेंथ कितनी है. बाय रीडिंग ये थ्री जो लाइंस स्टेटमेंट्स दिए हैं कि लेंथ of rod P is 4 centimeter less than length of rod Q. The length of rod R is 5 centimeters more than length of rod P, and length of rod Q is 10 centimeters. Okay. So what is the length of rod P and what is the length of rod R? Okay, you'll have to find out the length of rod P and length of rod R. Okay, so I'm waiting. Okay, once again, my children have so quickly answered. The first answer that I got from, okay, I forgot your name, Ajit Mishra, and then Arya, and then Satvik. All of you all have given the option D as the answer, but we still have to check whether answer D is correct or not. Ajit, Aishani Mishra, okay. So first answer came from Aishani Mishra. Let's check whether Aishani Mishra, Arya, Satvik, and children, I guess it would be really convenient for me to know your names every time you all type the answer. It will be wonderful if you all could just, let me know along with that what is your name. Because then I kind of tend to forget whose name is what. Okay, very good. All right. So Arya Nidhi has given the option B. 3D. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. Aishini Mishra, you changed your answer. First you gave D. Okay. Let's see. So now the length of rod Q is already given. And what have they said? What have they said? 4 centimeter length of rod P is 4 centimeter less than length of rod Q. So length of rod Q minus 4 centimeter. Okay, so that means 10 centimeter minus 4 centimeter, which equals to 6 centimeter. Quite simple. And then coming to rod R, which is 5 centimeter more than the rod P. Now we have found out length of rod P, so which is 6 centimeter plus 5 centimeter. Okay, that equals to 11 centimeter. So my option, yes, Shreyansh. Okay, whenever you're typing the answers, along with that, type your name. Yes, perfect. That's how I'm looking for. So you type the answer and then you type your name as well. But here in this question, I don't know why did you all of you all change your answer. The option D was absolutely correct. Rod R is 5 centimeters more than the length of rod P. So P is what? 6 centimeters. 6 plus 5 will give me 11 centimeters. Aishini Mishra had given the answer correctly first, but then she changed her answer. So let me see who's the next one. Okay. Arya then gave the correct answer. So Arya, for this question, you get the credit and good job. Very good. Okay, great. Let's move on to the next one now. Next one, question number 4. Question number 4. Okay. Yes, it was option D. No, no, it's no worries. Aryanidhi, it's okay. We don't need to say sorry. But yes, it's good. It's more important thing is that we understand that how do we get that answer. Okay. All right. Now coming to question number 4. Piyush is 167 centimeter tall. Okay. We have this person Piyush. Okay. Who is 167 centimeter tall. Okay, and his sister is 29 centimeter shorter than Piyush. Okay, his sister is 29 centimeters shorter than Piyush. So what is the total height of Piyush and his sister? Oh my God, this is very easy question. पीयूष की हाइट है 167 सेंटीमीटर और उसकी बहन की हाइट है 29 सेंटीमीटर पीयूष से कम. So what is the total height of Piyush and his sister? पीयूष और उसकी बहन की total height कितनी हुई? This is question number 4. B is the answer. Okay, Shriyansh is saying B is the answer. Aryanidhi says C. And Arya says option B. And Satvik says option C. It's very easy. So sister's height is 167 centimeters minus 29 centimeter, which equals to 138 centimeters. Yes. Sorry, took me a little while to calculate. Okay. So Piyush plus his sister height equals to 167 plus 138, which finally equals to these are in centimeter. Okay, so you have to calculate in meter and centimeter both. Okay, so you get 305 centimeter, which when I convert into meter and centimeter, I get 3 meters and 5 centimeter. Okay, because this is 0, 5 and not 50. So option C is absolutely correct. Very good, children. So here, who gave the answer for correct answer first? It was Aryanidhi. Congratulations, Aryanidhi. Yes, so Swadhin and Arohi, Arya, all of you all, then Satvik, all of you all gave the answer correct. Okay. All right, wonderful. So this was question number 4. I hope it was clear, everybody. Are y'all enjoying? Y'all can show me your thumbs ups if y'all are enjoying and understanding well enough. Okay, now coming to question number 5. Okay, so Mohit went to a historical place which is 1,223 kilometers from his village. He cycled 29 kilometers around the city to visit all the important places and took a train back home. So, what is the total distance covered by him? Okay, he went to a historical place which is 1023 kilometers. मोहित एक historical जगह पे गया जहाँ पे which is 1023 kilometers away from his village. Okay, and then he cycled 29 kilometers in the city. Okay, and then when he went back home, he took a train. So, what is the total distance covered by him? Okay, Arya gives option A. Shreyansh gives option A. What is the total distance that he has traveled थ्रू आउट दिस होल जर्नी? ये पूरे जर्नी में उसने कितना डिस्टेंस ट्रेवल किया? ओके, थिंक वाइजली एंड आंसर द क्वेश्चन. Think wisely and answer the question. All right. So I have got answers from Arya who says A, Shriyansh says A, Aryanidhi says B, and Annu Kumari says B. Okay, Arya Shetty says B, Satvik says B. Oh my God, now everybody's answering B, 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 B. Okay, Sri Harini says B, Aishni Mishra says A, but let's see what's the correct answer. So if Mohit starts from his home, okay, which was his village. Okay, this was his village, and this was the city. Okay, so the village was from this point to this point, which was 1023 kilometers, right? Again, within the city, this whole distance he traveled was 29 kilometers, and then he took a train back home. So of course, from the city only he took a train. So from here to this, to his back, to his home back, okay, he once again traveled 1023 kilometer. So what is the total distance that he covered? It will be 1023 kilometers plus 1023 kilometers plus 29 kilometers. Right? So that will give me 2075 kilometers. So option B is absolutely correct. All right. Yes. Okay. Aryanidhi was 100% sure. Not even 100%. She was like one. Oh my God. A very big number that she's typed. Yes, Aryanidhi, you are absolutely right. The answer option B is correct. And you are the one first to answer it correctly. Very good. Question correct. The first one. Okay. Now, coming to question number 6. Coming to question number 6. A bamboo plant was 1 meter 65 centimeter tall when planted. Okay. I planted a bamboo plant. So it was 1 meter and 65 centimeter tall. It has grown 20 meters 85 centimeter more. So 20 meters 85 centimeter more. How tall is the plant now? Okay, this is also very easy. Come on, children, you all can find this. Okay, all right, Swadhin and Aryanidhi. Now you all can move on to this question. So quickly calculate and tell me what's the answer. This is also very easy. Okay, here I get the first answer from Arya Shetty, no, Shriyansh, who says option C, and then Arya Shetty says option A, or option C. We will see it in a while. But I just want everybody to first answer. Okay, Lavanya says option A, Aryanidhi says option A. All right, so let's see whether whose answer is correct. So now I had this plant which was 1 meter and 65 centimeters tall. Okay, so it grow how much more? 20 meters and 85 centimeters. So I have to simply add them together. Okay, so when I add these centimeters together, okay, 15. So I'll carry over 1 over here, and here I get 2 and 2. Okay, so my option, okay, I guess there is some error here. So my option A is absolutely right. I will not carry this over. I will keep it as 150 centimeters only, and I will keep this as 21 meters. Okay, so 21 meters, 150 centimeter is the answer, and option A is absolutely right. So who has answered option A the first? Let's check. Okay, Arya Shetty has answered it first correctly. Very good, Arya Shetty. Good job. Good job. Yes, option A is absolutely correct. Okay, moving on to my next one. Question number 7. Question number 7.
All right, children, am I audible now? Now, can you all hear me? Please put a thumbs up in the chat if you all can hear me. Okay, you all. Now, can you all hear me? Yes. Okay, great. All right. So here is my question, which is says Gautam and Pratik are stuck on a question. They look at the given clues and help them to find the correct answer. So the one eraser, okay, an eraser is 5 centimeter in length. Now 6 erasers. If I place 6 erasers in a straight line, okay, okay, please don't mind my drawing. Yeah, so if I place 6 erasers in a straight line with a spacing of 4 centimeter everywhere this is 4 centimeter, okay, the length in between is 4 centimeter. So what is the distance between the first eraser and the sixth eraser? So what is the distance between these two? I have already given you all the hint, okay, you all have to find out and tell me. Okay, so who has given me? Shreyansh says option D. Aryanidhi says option D. 30 centimeters. Is it 30 centimeters? You have to find out the length from the first eraser to the second eraser. Okay, so let's check. Now, in between this space from the first eraser to the last eraser, we assume that we are talking about the distance where this first eraser ends and where the last eraser starts. Okay, so we have to calculate the length in between this. So here, these gappings which are of 4 centimeter, that comes 5 times. So 4 into 5 gives me 20 centimeters. Okay, and how many erasers are there in between? 1, 2, 3, 4. So again 4 multiplied by 5 gives me 20 centimeters. So when I add them together, it equals to 40 centimeters in all. So total distance between the first eraser, okay, to the sixth eraser is 40 centimeters, which is option A. Option A is the correct answer. Nobody has answered option A. Oh my God, children, we have to try to read it carefully. How did we get 30 centimeters? The answer should be 40 centimeters. The answer should be 40 centimeters, right? Because we have to calculate the gaps also, as well as in between there are only 4 erasers that fall. Okay, from the first to the sixth. So I hope it is clear. Yes. Sriharini, Arya. Okay. All right. Okay. Why are you crying, Aryanidhi? It's okay. All right, let's move on to the next question. So Beena needs 5 meters and 25 centimeters of string to tie the plant and 7 meters to 55 centimeters of the string to tie the books. How much string does Beena need altogether? How much string does Beena need altogether? She needs 5 meter and 25 centimeter of string to tie a plant and 7 meter 55 centimeter of string to tie the books. So total, how much string does Beena need? Simply, very easy to calculate and find out. Okay, make sure your answers are in the unit that are given in the options. Okay, I've already got answer from Arya Shetty. Who says option A? All right, what about the other children? Arya Nidhi also says option A. Okay. Now everybody is answering option A. Only Annu Kumari, what's your name? Only Annu Kumari Lavanya says option D. All right. Lavanya, what makes you select option D as the answer, dear? Okay, it's simply that we have to add. First, let's convert them into centimeters because all my answers are in centimeters. So I want the answer in centimeter. So 5 meter 25 centimeters will be 525 centimeters because as we already know 1 meter equals to 100 centimeter. Okay. Then we simply add 7 meters 55 centimeter, that is 755 centimeters. So when we add them together, we get 1280 centimeters, okay, as the answer. So option A is the correct answer, children. And yes, Arya Shetty gave the answer first correctly. Very good, Arya Shetty. Okay, so option A is correct. So we have to simply convert these numbers into centimeters, this length into centimeters, and then add them and find out the answer. Okay. All right, coming to the next question quickly. Priya travels 2,422 kilometers by aeroplane and 1,200 kilometers by train. So Garima travels 1,200 kilometers by aeroplane and 2,422 kilometers by train. So which of the following statements is correct? Okay, Garima has traveled more than Priya. Priya has traveled more than Garima. Both have traveled the same distance. Priya has traveled 1 kilometer more than Garima. So which of this statement stands correct? Okay, Priya travels by aeroplane and train, first by aeroplane and then by train, and Garima travels first by aeroplane 1,200 kilometers and then by train 2,420. So which statement is correct? Does Garima travel more than Priya? कि प्रिया ने गरिमा से ज्यादा ट्रैवल किया है या दोनों ने सेम डिस्टेंस ट्रैवल किया है या फिर प्रिया ने 1 किलोमीटर ज्यादा ट्रैवल किया गरिमा से? कौन सा आंसर करेक्ट है यहाँ? Okay, I've already got answers from Arya Nidhi. She says C. Arya Shetty also says C. Okay, and it's pretty obvious, yes, that the option C is correct because Priya traveled 2,422 plus 1,200 kilometers and Garima traveled 1,200 plus 2,422. So it's one and the same. Both of them traveled the same distance. Whether the mode was different, but the distance was the same. So both traveled the same distance. Okay, so there was no difference in the distance, and option C is absolutely correct answer, which was given by Aryanidhi. First who answered the correct answer was Aryanidhi. Well done, Aryanidhi. Good job. Yes, wonderful. I hope you all are enjoying this me and math session that we are having right now. You all are free to invite more of your friends and your neighbors or your classmates to just join in and enjoy these sessions every Sunday that we have. Okay, yes, 9 answer was C, which was absolutely right. Okay, now here comes my question number 10, which says Mickey is 157 centimeter tall. He is 60 centimeter taller than his brother. What is the total height? Very simple again. Okay, we have Mickey's height. We have what the difference between his and his brother's height. So what is the total height? You have to find out. Come on. Find out the total height of both of them together, Mickey and his brother. So of course, I'm giving you all a hint. You have to find the brother's height first, which is pretty obvious. Okay, I hope Arohi, you have given an answer to no. Arya, have you given the answer to question number 10? First she says option A, then she says option D. Okay. And Lavanya says option C. Aryanidhi says option A. All right, it's pretty easy. So let's find out. Mickey's height is 157 centimeter. Okay. And his brother's height is, he's 60 centimeter taller. So that means I have to add 60 centimeter. Right? So that gives me 217 centimeter. Now I have to find the total. So total is simply 157 plus 217. So that comes up to, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Please pardon my mistake. I'm so sorry. I'm very sorry. Okay. Once again, coming to this, Mickey's height is 157 centimeter. Now Mickey is 60 centimeter taller, right? Than his brother. So his brother's height would be 157 minus 60 centimeters. Okay. I'm really sorry for that error. I'm really sorry. Okay. So now his brother's height is 157 minus 60, which we get as 97 centimeters. Okay. And now we have to add 157 and 97 together and find out. So correct option is option D. Correct option is option D. Yes, 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 yes. I'm really sorry for that error that I've done, Aryanidhi and the other children. So Arya Shetty gave me the answer, correct answer first. That is option D. Okay. Wonderful, Arya Shetty. Good job. So yes, option D is the correct answer. All right. Okay. So now one last question for today. Sanchit can walk from his house to the library directly or walk to Pratik's house first and then to the library. How far does he have to walk more if he passes Pratik's house before going to the library than directly walking from his house to the library? Okay. Sanchit hai, uh, he can walk from his house to the library and he can go from Pratik's house. Pratik के घर से भी पास होके वो library जा सकता है. तो how far does he have to walk more if he passes? अगर वो प्रतीक के घर से होके लाइब्रेरी जाता है तो उसे कितना ज्यादा डिस्टेंस कवर करना पड़ता है. अगर वो डायरेक्टली जाता है उसके कंपेयर में प्रतीक के हाउस से होके जाता है तो कितना ज्यादा डिस्टेंस उसको वॉक करना पड़ता है. दैट इज व्हाट वी हैव टू फाइंड ओवर हियर. Okay, yes. 10th question option was, correct option was option D. Okay. So when Sanchit walks from his house directly to the library, he covers 1235 meters. And when he goes from Pratik's house, it is 1300 and 1035 meters plus 1489 meters. So that equals to Okay, so this is pretty obvious that when he travels from Pratik's house to the library, he has to cover more distance. But they have asked you how much more. Okay, how far does he have to walk more? So we have to simply subtract 1, 2, 3, 5, and we get the answer as 1289 meters. So this is the difference, and this is my answer, which is option number D. So yes, let's see who has answered first as option number D. Correct answer. It is Arya Shetty. Okay. So congratulations, Arya Shetty. Very